Welcome back to MXTV. Now it's time for this week's bike review. Now this year we've got some good news and we've got some very controversial news as to how we review our bikes on the show. Now this year, joining the team to review the bikes each week is former pro rider Cameron Taylor, a multiple national champion and someone who certainly knows his way around a bike mechanically. Cam will be joining us each week with MXTV regular Jamie Stewart to give you a truly unique insight into all the bikes we take a look at. Now he's going to be a great asset to the team, that's for sure, Belly. Now that's the good news, but the bad news, another member of our MXTV crew has gone off the rails a little bit in the off season.
Certainly has, Lee. Now everybody knows the Fro is always hard to control, but he's been out of control lately and we've got some very disturbing photos of him. I must warn the viewers, some of these images may offend. Yeah, you can see here, Lee, the Fro out and about, up to his usual antics. Not too much to be concerned about, although it's well past his bedtime.
Yeah, it looks fine. What the beeb? What's he got to do with this? Oh no, what Fro, what?
Oh, no. Unfortunately, mate, that's not the worst of it. It went downhill from there.
Lord have mercy. If I done done somebody wrong, have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Very disappointing, but hey, we had to take some steps, didn't we?
That's right, Lee. As a result of his actions, we had no other choice than to suspend the Fro and take him off the show for now.
Well, a little bit controversial, but hey, we stand by our decision. Now, with or without the Fro, the show must go on. So on that note, it's time for our first bike review of the year.
This week, in the first of our bike reviews for the year, we take a look at the 2011 KTM 250 EXC. The 250 EXC combines a powerful yet ultralight enduro-specific two-stroke engine with straightforward, convenient technology and extremely easy handling to give you all the benefits you'd need for winning enduros or just spending time with your mates tearing it up in the scrub. The 250 EXC comes with a new clear fuel tank. And right now, when you purchase any new 2011 EXC model, you'll get a new Akrapovic factory silencer valued at nearly $1,200 as part of the package. The 2011 KTM 250 EXC is available in Australia right now. And for a competitive quote on your fire and theft insurance, contact QBE Insurance, the motorcycle insurance specialists. Okay, let's see what our new look review team had to say about it.
I've always been a big fan of riding a two-stroke back in the day when I was riding professionally. So getting on one today, I was a bit excited.
It's probably been around 10 to 12 years from the last time I was racing a two-stroke. One of the best things this morning was jumping on a 250 two-stroke with an electric start. It just makes life so much easier.
This bike really gives a nice little bark and livens the bike up a little bit. It gives that mid-range poke, get on the back wheel.
Sometimes it was a big gap between full on and full off. There was a little bit of a lull in the middle there, which created a few problems for me. One of the first things you notice with the KTM is anodised wheels, good quality handlebars, Akrapovic exhaust muffler, and the clear tank is something that all the EXC models have these days.
For a two-stroke, it's very, very torquey. It's actually quite easy to manage, I found, even on the slippery stuff. It still takes a little bit more clutch action compared to a four-stroke, but it makes it a bit more exciting. Certainly going to take a more advanced rider to get the most out of it.
No engine braking, that does complicate things a little. You have to be right on it from a braking point of view.
The way I ride, I rely a lot on front end feel and how much feedback you're getting to knowing what the front end's doing, how much grip you're getting, which I felt I lacked a little bit on these bikes. Overall, I thought it was a great bike. They're easy to maintain, people can do them in their garage, so that's obviously a big plus with the two-stroke. They're always going to cost less to maintain and easier to do so.
I think you'd be comfortable to ride this for quite a few hours out in the bush. Overall, it's a very good bike. Great suspension, good brakes, turns well, comfortable seat. It's just ready to go and it's a good quality machine.
Well, Lee, a great bike there from KTM and a great deal they've got going with a free Akrapovic muffler with every bike.
Sure is, Belly. Now, with a massive thanks to KTM and bikesales.com.au, it's time to take a look at how you can win yourself an amazing prize in what is quite possibly our biggest ever competition on MXTV.
This year on MXTV, thanks to KTM and bikesales.com.au, you get the chance to be one of the first people in the world to win a revolutionary new KTM 350 EXCF. the bike that's ready to turn the enduro world upside down. The revolutionary new 350 EXCF is brand spanking new and one of the most anticipated releases ever in the enduro world. With a lightweight chrome moly chassis, modern bodywork and a new PDS rear suspension, combined with the compact and powerful new 350 EXCF engine, this bike is the ultimate for any real enduro enthusiast. The prize also comes with a complete set of riding gear from Fox Clothing, a handy Kinchrome dirt bike toolkit, and a fantastic oil package from our friends at Motul. It's an unbelievable prize valued at nearly 14 grand, and it couldn't be easier to enter. All you have to do is go to www.bikesales.com.au, click the MXTV competition banner, enter your details, and you're in the running. The winner will be announced in our final show of the series, but keep watching the show each week to find out how you can win. So what are you waiting for? Head to the bikesales.com.au website, get your entry in, and you could be riding away with this truly incredible prize.
It absolutely is an incredible prize and a dream for any dirt bike fan, so make sure you get your entries in. Well, that's about all we've got time for in our very first episode of the year, Belly. It's been a great one.
It certainly has. And you know the good thing? We've got heaps more to come next week. I can't wait.
Much, much more. Now, on behalf of Brendan Bell, myself, Lee Hogan, and the whole MXTV crew, thanks for joining us. Until next week, hold it on.